grew up in Nigeria during the late 90s or early 2000s, you would definitely remember Mr. Bigg's. It was the biggest fast food chain in the country. And nothing excited you more as a child than your parents walking in with a bright yellow or red logo bag filled with snacks, or your parents informing you that you are going to Mr. Bigg's for a very special occasion. But now, what happened to Mr. Bigg's? Mr. Bigg's had a monopoly on the fast food industry in Nigeria, and today, however, they only have a few outlets and they seem to be making barely any impact. So hi guys, welcome back to The Smiling Professor, where learning is fun. My name is Dr. Bukola, and today we're going to discuss the story of Mr. Bigg's and key valuable business lessons we can learn from their experience. Mr. Bigg's was established by the United African Company of Nigeria in 1986. It originated as part of a departmental store before evolving into a standalone fast food chain. And this fast food chain quickly became very successful. When Mr. Bigg set up shop in Nigeria, they chose the best of location in order for them to build a strong presence. Mr. Bigg's was therefore known for exceptional quality. As a child, I remember how clean and welcoming their restaurants were, with air condition blowing you from all directions. And can you remember the aroma of their snacks? Mr. Bigg's was like a paradise for kids. One factor that made Mr. Bigg's very successful was the quality of their products. Can you remember Mr. Bigg's legendary meat pie and fried rice? If you achieved something special, your parents will reward you with their delicious meal. They also hosted numerous children events, meaning that having your birthday party at any of their locations was quite a status symbol. If you were a child and you celebrated your birthday at Mr. Bigg's, it meant you were doing very well. However, with their growing success came a magnitude of requests from investors and interested individuals who wanted to share in their success. So Mr. Bigg's was faced with a dilemma. They could either open more locations themselves or adopt a franchising model. They chose the latter, selling their brand name and allowing independent individuals to use it for their operations. And this was one of the biggest business mistakes that Mr. Bigg's made. Don't get me wrong, franchising can be a great business strategy, but if it is not managed properly, it could lead to disaster, which happened in Mr. Bigg's case. Unfortunately, Mr. Bigg's failed to standardize their operation under its brand. They did not have consistent quality control to ensure that every franchise used premium ingredients and maintained a similar level of service. Imagine walking into one Mr. Bigg's outlet with fresh produce and amazing service, only to walk into another location where the staffs are rude and the snacks is stale. This happened because the franchisees that were operating under the brand of Mr. Bigg's had different standards and operations, and this inconsistency confused customers who did not understand the franchising model. They simply associated their poor service or poor quality of food with Mr. Bigg's brand, and as a result of this, the complaints started to pile up. The once esteemed fast food chain started to decline. A lot of people started to complain. Imagine, Mr. Bigg's used to deliver top-notch quality and excellent customer service, and this shift to the franchising model led to a decrease in the standard across many locations. And as we know in business world, business is very competitive, so other fast food chains began to emerge. Mr. Bigg's was losing its grip. New competitors took advantage of this situation, and as a result of this, Mr. Bigg started to lose loyal customers. Compare this to a company like McDonald's, who are very particular about maintaining their standard. Anyone who has invested in McDonald's outlet would know how vigorous their checks are in order to obtain their license. And McDonald's does all of this to ensure that they maintain a particular standard. This is why when you decide to adopt a franchising model, it is crucial to have consistency across all the outlets. And unfortunately, Mr. Biggs adopted a franchise model without ensuring that all their outlets adhered to the same quality standard. Therefore, fast food chains such as Sweet Sensation and Tantalizers entered into the market to shake things up. Unlike Mr. Biggs, they cater to the local taste, introducing popular local dishes and maintaining a clean environment and well-disciplined customers. So they introduced local soups and swallows, while company like Mr. Biggs were still maintaining a more westernized cuisine. Then in 2004, another giant, Chicken Republic, burst into the scene with a more attractive strategy. So the strategy was affordable fast food and excellent operational services. They offered bundle deals that drew in a lot of customers, leaving Mr. Biggs constantly fighting for market share. Because Mr. Biggs' franchise model lacked standardization across its operation, Mr. Biggs struggled to keep up and lost a lot of customers. Unfortunately, this led to numerous outlets being closed and then becoming very unprofitable. In 2015, a South African company acquired 49% of the fast food chain. And as most of you are aware, Mr. Biggs do no longer hold the dominance in the fast food industry in Nigeria. As individuals who love to discuss business, what business lessons can we learn from this situation? The first one is be very cautious when you are adopting a franchise model. When adopting a franchise model, ensure that you have a standard operating procedure in place, and also ensure that you have a medium or process to ensure that all your outlets are adhering to this standard. This would help to maintain consistency across all your outlets. McDonald's is a very good example of this. The next business lesson you can learn from this is you have to understand your market. Be quick to adapt to your environment. For instance, Sweet Sensation recognized the importance of local dishes and adding this to their menu. And they did this quickly by introducing soups and some swallows to their menu. And this attracted a lot of customers. So customers could come to their restaurant and get both a more westernized menu as well as a local menu, attracting a larger group of individuals and local residents. Another business lesson we can learn from this is screen franchises or potential franchises carefully. Do not just hand over your license to anyone who can pay for it or who can afford it. Ensure you have a rigorous process in which these individuals or organizations can be screened to ensure that they are able to adhere to your values. Because if you remember, Mr. Biggs was doing very well until they decided to give their licenses to individuals and organizations who were not able to adhere to their high standards. Another business lesson that we can learn from this story is quality control and effective management is crucial for any brand, especially when you are adopting the franchising model. It is very important to maintain consistency across all the outlets, and consistent quality of service and product cannot be overstated. If you don't ensure that there is consistency across all your locations and they all adhere to the same high standard, you risk losing your loyal customers and ending up like Mr. Biggs. So presently, Mr. Biggs still has some locations, but very few as compared to when they had dominance in the fast food industry, and they're trying their best to compete with the new companies in this industry. So what do you think? Do you think they'll be able to achieve the dominance they once have in the 1990s and early 2000s? Or do you think this would never happen? Are you someone who used to go to Mr. Biggs? Please let me know down in the comment section below. I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched till the end of this video. Thank you so much for your support. If you're new here, thank you for being here. We discuss business and management topics, and my name is Dr. Bukola. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You know I love you so much. Please don't forget to like and share my videos and activation bell so you always know when I upload. Thanks guys. Bye.